Another day, another recovery. If you're new here, my name is Wes. I run 4x4 Rescue. We do free off-road recovery. It's all volunteer based. We don't charge. Today, we're going out to Astatula, Florida. I've never even heard of it. Nobody knows where it's at. It's 88 miles each way from home base for me, which is Tampa, Florida. But each video, we give away one item of recovery gear from Rhino USA. This video, we're gonna give away a Snatch Block. So we'll talk more about that in a little bit. Well, I just met up with them and I was like, you know, I shoot everything for YouTube if that's cool. They're like, yeah, we don't care. I was like, is it a company you guys work for? He's like, nope, it's a Sunbelt rental. Got the rental stuck. It happens. I've done a few skid steers, so. But yeah, it's a cool place back here. I think they're just land clearing. Yeah, she in there a little bit. A little soft.
Bottomless, so
oh, you guys have a cool little Snatch Block rigged up going. Winch on it. Oh yeah,
just
that is, man, as soon as you step on it, it's soft.
Bottomless. No, that was just to keep it up because it came out this morning, it was a little lower than yesterday.
Sinking. Whoa. Yeah, it's soft over here. See what we got going on. Little winch. You said it moved it a little bit. I like your rigging going down. That's, you know, Snatch Blocks always make it easier. All right, this is how we got it set up. There's already a recovery hook on the back. They already had this chain running out. So typically, you know, we say don't use chains doing recoveries, but this is the only instance where we do use it because we're winching. We're not snatching. There's no, you know, energy in it. It's not going to be yanked out. So winching slow and steady. We can use chains all day doing that type of stuff. So we're running back through the trees, running off of this big tree. We have a Snatch Block right here. Definitely soft and swampy in here. So we got the 4-inch strap running, D-ring, Snatch Block, sandbag for weight. Try to get the Jeep as straight as possible. That way it'll wind and suck in nice and neat and not get all bound up on one side. But look at this rope, guys. I'm not kidding when I tell you she's old. Getting my money's worth out of this thing. We got another pull. At this point, we're just going to run it until it breaks. We'll see. 16,000 pound rough country line. So I have not anchored off yet. We can if needed, but got some trees back here. We're gonna see if this hits it. Probably will have to anchor off, but we will see. All right, you ready? Just let me know when to start pulling.
Ready, Bob.
Hang tight. The winch is she's definitely working on this one. Let's try again. Just try and spin it that way with me. I would say buck it up for right now and then just turn it, and then we'll try that, because I feel like if that track was going backwards, it would kind of pivot it around a little bit. but it's definitely heavy. It moved a little bit. All right, you ready?
Ready.
It's dragging me in. All right, we're gonna stop. Stop, stop, stop. Let the winch cool for a second. You ready? Let's get it again. Oh, we're done, hold on. My Jeep just shorted out. It totally just died out on me. Like the battery just got smoked. That's why I say rev it up. And even then I was revving this, you know, 2-3 grand like I always do, and it still killed my battery. Yeah, she's dead. Nothing at all. Well, it's a little eventful. It's turning out to be tougher than expected, but there's nothing wrong with that. That's why I like doing recoveries. Each one's a little different, each one's challenging, and you know, some of them are harder than others, but we definitely moved it. We definitely moved it. Everything seems to be working the way we want it to, but smoked my battery on the Jeep. So she's back up running, letting her charge for a second. And we're about to make our second pull, but it started dragging me in just a little bit, but I'm kind of like hooked up in this stuff now to where it's stopping me. So you can see it was pulling a little bit here, but we're round 2. Let's get it. Well, we're having problems. As soon as I clicked my button on my winch, killed my battery again, and it just shuts the Jeep off. I think I might have a blown out fuse somewhere. I have a bunch of extra fuses, but this is not often that this happens. I think I've only had this happen one other time, and that was like 2 years ago, winching out a huge quad cab dually. But it's probably time for a new battery anyways. She got some wear and tear on her. I don't know if you can see it, but right there's a little liquid bubble of metal. This thing, it got so hot, I think it melted my terminal. That is no bueno. Let's take it off and look at it. Round 3. Got her running again. We're just gonna leave that battery hooked up, and I said melted the bottom of that terminal on there, so no bueno on that. Perfect example of how much amps and power these winches are drawing under load. We ended up rigging double snatch blocks off of this, so not an ideal setup. This is how you do it when you don't have a lot to work with. So we got our snatch block here, D-ring, and then off this same 40,000 pound strap. This is why it's good to make sure your equipment's rated. 40,000 pound strap with a soft shackle, tree saver, and then the tree saver is running back, and then the end of the winch hook is connecting to that. Let's go on this side and see. And then now, instead of the chain right here, we hooked up another snatch block. So this should get it. As long as my Jeep stays running, this should be it. But we'll see. Couple seconds off. Try not to kill this battery. She's coming out though. She's coming out. That's it, boys. Pull forward a little bit. As soon as he came on this side, the whole track just sunk down in there again. Swampy, wet stuff out here. Alright, nope. Nope. She's done. Shoot. Stuck again. Round 4. Well, she just keeps sinking in there. My concern is that if this metal piece gets over here and then it gets hooked up on these roots and limbs, that it's really going to get stuck. But that side is pretty soft. We're going to try and get some type of wood or something down right here. Even though it is a skid steer, it'll still help a little bit. Metal ramp or something. Round 5. Let's get this. There's gonna be a bunch of editing in this video. Keep
the bucket a little bit.
All right, well, this is how we got it set up now. So we went back to a double snatch block. Problem is, it's getting real tight in here. All that stuff is jammed up in the ground. So we're off the D-ring to a soft shackle to a tree saver that's doubled up, so we can just get as much line distance as possible, so I don't have to move out. Generally, you know, when you're doing this type of stuff, you kind of really want like 20-30 feet in between it. More winch rope you have out, the better it gets. More the winch will pull, but this is what we're working with for right now because we're already tied up and I really don't want to reposition again. But let's try it. Let's see. Once it gets out to like right here, it should be good, but it is definitely swampy and soft. So there we go. This is what happened. Look at that. Straight melted out the backside of the terminal. Switch these out. Problem with lead terminals. Just chewed it up, liquefied it. It's a lot of power. Lots of power these winches are putting out. That was a tough recovery. Successful recovery mission, but that was definitely a challenge. I've never fried a battery terminal like that. I've never seen that happen. But being a lead terminal, that very first 1 or 2 pulls that I did were pretty hard. I should have went right for double snatch blocks, but I thought we could get it with a single. him. He helped me. If that had been any other situation or person, that could have been tough. So if you want to win that Snatch Block, the thing is a solid unit right there. 27,000 pound, 13.5 ton brake strength. They retail for about 60 bucks. All you have to do is drop a positive comment on the video. When my next video comes out next Monday or the Monday after, we'll pick the winner of this video. But as always, check out my 4x4 rescue groups on Facebook. If you don't use Facebook, go to offroadportal.org. If you want any of the equipment you see me use, go to rhinousainc.com. We get 10% discount. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Smash that like button for me. And until next time.